Everyone enjoys getting out on the town for some live music. And there's nothing like going backstage and down the hall for a VIP pass to the inside information and interviews with the bands, singers, and songwriters that you enjoy. Welcome to Hall Around Town Radio's Backstage Hall Pass, a showcase of homegrown talent, mixing independent music with personal interviews and a behind-the-scenes look at our music community. Backstage Hall Pass is your front row center seat to some great conversation with the area's most talented artists. Whether you like rock, blues, folk, country, or R&B, Backstage Hall Pass delivers you a daily dose of the stories behind the music. And now, here's the host of our show, Scott Hall.
All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the program here on a Tuesday. It's Top 5 Tuesday. If you're out there, make a comment. Let me know. I'm not going to see you pop up on the show today. I don't have the iPad in here to do that. So, well, I do, but this one back here, it's kind of dead in the water. It is dead in the water. Yes. So, how's everybody? Y'all doing okay out there? Hope you're doing all right. Carmen in the house. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for dropping by today. Great to see you over the weekend. What a show Deviate put on Saturday. Man, I heard they put on a great show also Friday night. Didn't get to see them that night, but Saturday night was insanely good. Hi, Marie. It is Top 5 Tuesday. Get yourself ready for the top 5 topic of the day, which is brought to us today by our friend Chris Reese from the DAT Band, who wrote into the show today, and we picked his. We're going to do the top trios. Since March is the third month, he said, let's do trios today. So we're going to do the top trios faux show. So I'll just wait for some people to go live with us. If we get anybody, it's a nice evening out there. It is. People will be out walking the dog and doing all those fun things. Great to see you too, Carmen. Always great. And tell your humble husband that he's a musical genius behind that soundboard. I'm just saying. Absolutely. Hi, Amy. Good to see you. Congratulations on the new little one in your life. That's awesome. Hi, Glenn, checking in on YouTube. Thanks for being our one YouTube viewer. We appreciate that. We really do. And if it weren't for Glenn, we wouldn't be on YouTube. So there. Keep that in mind. Hi, Stephanie. Thanks for checking in with us. And yes. What's Amy get to say? Oh, thank you. Okay, you're welcome always. But beautiful. It's awesome. Those little grandbabies are great. And when they fill a diaper, you can just hand them back. It's that easy. Yeah. Good stuff. Hi, Heather Mattingly. How are you? Haven't seen you in a while. It's good to see your smiling face or icon on here. And Mike Roberts has a vote for trios. Well, throw one out there, Mike Roberts. You guys can start bringing them in if you want to know top trios. You know, we're looking for that today in Top 5 Tuesday. And also, if you're playing anywhere tonight, there's any musicians that pop onto the show today that are playing anywhere this evening, please throw it in the comments so we can mention that as well. Absolutely. Let's see what we got going here. Looks like Gary chiming in already. Start out with Russian ZZ Top. That could make my list. It could be on my list. It should. And no problem, Glenn. I mean, you know, what the heck? We go live on both of them now, and it's easy to do with the platform we use. So it would have been a little tougher in the old days, but now this is easy. You would have had to watch after we're live. But how is everybody? You guys doing all right? How are you musically? You getting your fill of music? Last weekend, everywhere we went was wall-to-wall people. It was good stuff. Glad to see places are filling up. Filling up for sure. Amy, tell Mick hello. Hope he's doing well. And Mr. Dave Worthington. The Lawrence Welk of Local. Well, thank you for that. Why don't you age me a little more than I already am, Dave? Damn. Tough crowd today. Tough crowd. Steve Downey throwing some in. Rush, ZZ Top, Grand Funk Railroad before they added the fourth guy. Yeah. I'll take all those. Those are good. And we can go real deep today. I've got a long list, so we can go very deep if you want and throw some out there. Heather said bars are hopping. They are. They are gearing up for St. Patty's Day. Second biggest amateur bar day of the year. Well, yeah, probably. I'll rank Halloween in there and then St. Patty's and New Year's Eve, all basically about the same level of craziness that goes on. Craziness. Marianne, it was crazy busy. Blue Note busy last weekend, I hope. Absolutely. Steve Downey throwing the police in on his votes too for our group of trios today. It is Top 5 Tuesday. We're picking the best trios of all time. I've got a list. I hope you do. Yeah, we could throw Thanksgiving Day Eve in there too. That's another one that's wall to wall. Marianne said packed. Well, good. I hope you made some good money. Everybody tipped you well. Tip your servers and bartenders, people. You hear that line all the time in bars, but do they really do it? You know, don't be cheap. These people are working for tips. Remember that. Crosby, Stills, and Nash. You know, isn't Crosby, Stills, and Nash, are they in the Rock Hall of Fame, but Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young is not? One of the two is not considered a band in the Rock Hall of Fame, if you can even call it a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But yeah, Crosby, Stills, and Nash, I think, is the one that made it in there. Yes. Marianne says, yes, Bucks. Okay, there we go. I'll take it. Beastie Boys getting a vote. There we are. And you're welcome, Marianne. Always. Heather's throwing in Peter, Paul, and Mary. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it today because we're just kind of screwing around today and doing a real fun Top 5 Tuesday here with the trios. So if you know any good trios, throw them in the comments. Nirvana getting a vote. Thank you, Gary. Was Peter, Paul, and Mary a trio? I think so. I hope so. I think they were. Mike Roberts has thrown the shameless plug in for his band, Acoustic Blue Trio. Just a little shameless plug from Mr. Mike. Love it. ELP, that's a good one. Steve Downey's coming through with him today. He's got it going on. He really does. Good stuff, Steve Downey. I'm going to go way deep. I mean, you know, one group that had a 2-person name was actually a trio, and that goes back to the old dance days in the 80s. Some of you will relate to this one. Salt and Pepper. Salt and Pepper was a trio. It was. The Prodigy was a trio. Rascal Flatts in the country world is a trio. Yeah, I'm seeing Rush getting a lot of votes today. Daniel Henry throwing that one in. Good to see you, my friend. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope things are going well with you. Dave Worthington hitting up the Bee Gees. There you go. Yes. I like it. TLC. Daniel Henry throwing in there. Marianne giving Rush a vote. Rush is going to be in the top 5. I guarantee it. Who knows where I'll put him, but I'm ranking as we speak. I am. Steve Downey says the outfield. That's a good question. They were a great group. I like the outfield, but I'm not sure. That's one that I'm not sure of. Some new groups like Jimmy Eat World. They're a trio. Vaughn Sutherland, Triumph, and Genesis. Those are 2 great ones. Thank you, Vaughn. Good to see you on here. Green Day getting a vote. And, you know, the bands, a lot of them had backing groups and things like that. But if they're really defined as a trio, that's kind of what we're looking for today on the show. If you have any that you think are good ones. And I'm going way deep on my list. Tony Orlando and Dawn, that was a trio way back in the day. I'm digging deep here. I am. Right Said Fred. That was actually a trio. I'm Too Sexy for My Shirt. Yes. Belle Biv DeVoe. You remember that one, folks? Do a little Poison. The Jonas Brothers, they're a trio. Hanson was a trio. Who didn't? Don't lie. Who didn't like Mbop? Come on. Back in the day, that had a good hook. It did. I play it now. People laugh when I play it like at music trivia and things, but they still know it. And that's good. It is. Dave Worthington throwing Cream in there. Maybe. Ginger Baker and Jack Bruce. Okay. ELP getting another vote from Gary. Dave Yeck. Mbop rocks. It does. Come on, people. Jump in there. Run DMC, Kara throwing it in there. Yes. Speaking of Kara, guys, you know, Kara's always on the show. She makes great comments about music. She's a music connoisseur. She really is. And there she is. That's Kara sporting the All Around Town Radio logo on her shirt. So there's Kara. If you want to know what Kara looks like, that's her. You can see her in her icon too, but yeah, that's Kara. Thank you, Kara. We appreciate you. Run DMC. The Supremes getting a vote from her. What's up, Quentin? We're talking about the top trios today in Top 5 Tuesday. Compliments of Chris Reese, who's not on the show, who made the comment earlier, but he's I think he's a little busy right now, but he may jump on here. Police and Green Day getting another vote. The Outfield getting a vote there. Beastie Boys, another vote. And what's Dave Yeck saying? He would be sporting that shirt too, but someone doesn't love me. Hey, buddy, I have the order up. I've heard that from people all weekend long. That order is always up. It is. And when what happens is they run it for a couple of weeks, they take it down, they process it, ship them out, and then run them again. I don't even have anything to do with it other than supplying my logo. Well, and saying thank you to people that wear our apparel. I don't want to call it merch. It's not merch. It's apparel. Support local music apparel. It is. I got some more too that we could show you today. I got all kinds of them. But yeah, there's Kevin Cooper and Karis from the Bell and the Bear wearing the logo as well. So thank you guys for doing that. We appreciate you. I've got a whole file full of those. We're going to post one day and let everybody see everybody that has them. And if you've got a shirt or a hoodie or something like that, wear it somewhere, take a picture, send it to us. We'll add it to that. What else we got going here? Let's see. I've got a lot of comments rolling in. Eyes Up Here plays Mbop. Doesn't Hanky Panks too? I think I've heard that. I don't know. Maybe not. But good stuff. And Dave Yeck, you are loved. Rush is in there for sure. Rush is going to be in the top 5. I guarantee it'll be there. So Gary says the band Perry. Okay. Genesis getting another vote from Kara. What's going on, Paul Likovitz? Yes, Nirvana. It's been said a couple times. Dixie Chicks. Jay Clark. Now known as the Chicks, but now they're just 2. So back in the day, they were 3. I think they booted Natalie Maines out after she did her rant. I don't know for sure if that's for sure. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, because I quit following them after she went on and got all political and crap. And like I said, if you're an artist, no matter what side of the fence you're on, don't get political. You're going to lose half your audience. You are. Hi, Julie. How are you? The Carter family. Gary digging deep with that one. All right, let me see if there's anything else way down on my list. Hanson made like number 70 or something in there with Mbop. They did. But Expose was a great group out of the 80s, a female group. The Fat Boys, if you remember them, another one out of the 80s. And yeah, there was a group in the 80s too that was a huge dance group called Tony. We'll take that one. And Shalimar. Dancing in the Sheets off the Footloose soundtrack as well. So Black Hawk country band is in there. The Cover Girls, all kinds of stuff. We're gonna go up in the list here a little bit and see what we got. And you guys keep them coming. If you have a trio that you have in mind today, drop it in there and let me know. Another one that changed their name, Lady A. With the trio, it's on the list in the 50s. Yeah, Destiny's Child down there at 54. So keep them coming. If you guys have a favorite group or artist trio, that is, let me know. Paul Likovitz wants to know who likes Bad Ones. Oh, can't you only get 2 of those, not 3? I don't know. Dave Yeck wants the Sport Local Music song. We can do that. We can print our logo on anything. We can. I, however, do not want to see you, Dave Yeck, in a song. Period. Dave saying the James Gang, Grand Funk Railroad before they added the 4th. Yes. Hello, Steve Stein. We're talking about trios today. Chris and Kenny talking about trios. And Jay Clark knew I'd love that. Yes. Yeah, I'm such a fan of the Dixie Chicks. Yeah. But I have to be careful what I say because one time I said something bad about Barbara Streisand and they threatened to take me off of Facebook. People were reporting me. There were a bunch of people named Karen out there reporting me. They were. I don't know why. Hi, Stephen Bell from Don't Tell Steve. How are you? Haven't seen you y'all in a while. Hope you're doing well. And yes, the best 80s band ever, Dave Worthington says Triumph. I love Triumph. I'm from Canada, I believe, too. I think so. Canadian based. Somebody tell me if they were. Fat Boys getting a vote. Paul Likovitz, this chicks are still great. Oh, Paul Likovitz. I don't care. I'm not getting political, man. You're not going to bait me into getting political. No sirree. Never bait me into getting political. But I will tell you, anytime you say the chicks, there you go. That's what I'm going to give you because respect the position, people. That's all I got to say at this point. That boys that get to vote Blink 182 in their Heat Wave. Ooh. Now was that a 3-piece? I don't know. I love Heat Wave. Dayton's own Heat Wave. Absolutely. David Strawn down in sunny Fort Myers. It's been warmer here today. We've been in the 60s. You're probably in the 80s down there or something. Heath Bowling has joined the party. How you doing, Heath? Rush getting another vote. Rush is going to be in the top 5. Grand Funk may be in the top 5. Julie, the topic's best trios of all time today on Top 5 Tuesday. And again, if you guys are playing anywhere tonight, there's musicians out there that are playing anywhere. Please drop it in the comments so people can see it. We'd appreciate that. And let them know where they can come see you tonight. I'll be at Mr. Burroughs, not playing, but hosting trivia. If you're into that kind of thing, come see me. But if you're not, go see some music. Absolutely. Grand Funk getting another vote. Sugarland getting a vote. Silverchair. Wow. Okay. Look at Heath Bowling go. Look at Heath Bowling digging deep in the closet for some of these vinyls. I love it. Stray Cats. Yeah, they're on the list somewhere. ZZ Top, obviously, in there. Just conform or be cast out. Look at Jay Clark. Lord, I don't run a dictatorship. It's a free country. You can be like all the musicians who don't send me their gigs, Jay Clark. I have to hound them weekly for them. That just frosts my. Pardon. Did I say that out loud? That I have to hound people for that stuff. But the way it works sometimes. You remind them, and you get it at the 11th hour. And then I get messages from people who tell me, they say, these people are just poaching our places to play. They're just watching you never submit. So that's probably understandable. Don't get me started on that topic. Kevin Fox and Donald Hall are playing at Rick's Tavern Thursday night, 7 to 10. Thank you, Donnie, a brother from another mother. All right. Thank you, Paul Likovitz. Let's just leave the politics out of it today. Soggy Bottom Boys. Here we go. Crosby, Stills, Nash. Yeah, that's had several votes they have. And I was trying to figure out earlier, Heath, you might know, Crosby, Stills, and Nash make the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and not Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young, I think. That's what I think, but I'm not positive, and I don't have time to look it up right now. But Carolyn's going to go see Jamie Combs and Billy Carey at the Bell and the Bear tonight, 8 p.m. Always a good show there with Jamie and whoever may show up and play with him. He put on a great show Friday night. I got to see him Friday with Last Call Duo. Jamie was incredible. He is amazing. Yes. Emerson, Lake, and Palmer getting another vote. Soggy Bottom Boys getting another vote. Jimi Hendrix Experience. There you go, Gary. Grand Funk in there with another one. Dinosaur Jr. Don't know if that's a trio or not. I'm sure it is. If Rob said it is, for sure. What's up, Rob Paisley? How you doing today? Seven West in the house. Seven West. Hello, Carrie. Thanks for dropping in. Guys, let me know here on the Top 5 Tuesday topic if you can throw in any other trios. We'd appreciate it. I'm going to get to my list. Bananarama is down there on my list in the 50s. It is. Wilson Phillips also made the list at number 48. The Dream Academy, if you remember them, was in there at 47. And Paul Likovitz, Here's Where I Put Your Chicks, at number 46. Number 46, Paul Likovitz. Your chicks made it. They made my list. Be surprised. It's like when I picked the Beatles at number 1. Heath falls out of his chair. Fine Young Cannibals in there, down in the 40s. The Fugees are down there, 43. How about Better Than Ezra? Anybody remember them? Good tunes. They're at 42. Dinosaur Jr. did make 41. Train in there around the 40s point. Beastie Boys getting a lot of votes today. Thank you guys for those. Yes. We're looking for groups, not songs, but I'll take On Me. Aha. Beastie Boys with another vote from Heath. It's a good picture, Heath. You look pretty sporty there in that icon. You do. All right, let me keep moving. Infolds 5, I've got on the list in the 30s. Everclear in the 30s. Silverchair, Heath made 35 on the list. TLC at 34. Chevelle in there at 32 on the list. The outfield, so we were right. Whoever said that, the outfield made number 31 as we roll forward. How about Depeche Mode? We love them. Aha in there. Somebody just said aha. Dave Yeck. What else we got? Shags. And Glenn throwing the Bee Gees at us. The Bee Gees always in there. Yes, sir. Mountain. You remember Mountain? Way back when? It's in there. The Pointer Sisters getting a vote. Peter, Paul, and Mary in the 20s. Sublime in the 20s. The James Gang in the 20s. The Stray Cats in the 20s. Three Dog Night making number 22. America at 21. Got a big list. Big list. Lots of trios. Thank you for this, Chris Reese, by the way. We appreciate it. Keep them coming, guys. If you got any Motorhead getting a vote, there we go. Was REM a three-piece? That's a good question, too. There's so many of these you never know, because when I saw them like live or on stage, they got this backing band, and you don't know who they consider the band at that point. It's wild. It's like Led Zeppelin, you know. I mean, when they performed live, they had all these players, but in the studio, it was just a short amount of folks. Now they took it. It takes like 7 or 8 people to duplicate a Led Zeppelin album. Like when you get the Let Out plays or something like that, it's amazing how many people they have to have on stage. Okay, Depeche Mode. Well, according to my documentation here that I'm looking at, it says they were a three-piece, Dave, on Depeche Mode, but I'm not sure either. I don't know. Buffalo Springfield getting a vote in there. REM was a 4-piece. Green Dave, thank you for that. Green Day's had numerous votes. Yes, they have. And the question, Monique, is basically, what's the best 3-piece band of all time? 3-piece act, I should say. So the Supremes are in there in the top 20. They made number 18. Primus, I gave the number 17 spot today. Thin Lizzy, which probably should be higher. Thin Lizzy at number 16 on my list. Grand Funk Railroad made 15. It's had a lot of votes. Maybe we should bump it up. Beastie Boys also had a lot of votes by this group today. It's at number 14. Nobody yet has said The Cure. I love The Cure. And nobody's even said that. So I don't know. Who knows? And you all are gonna throw me stuff. Gary, you're killing me with this. Reread my comments. They roll by me so damn fast. There it is. All right. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Crosby, Stills, and Nash, 1997. Young by himself in 95, probably, and with Buffalo Springfield. Thank you for that, Gary, for doing the research. Appreciate you. Yeah, they blow by me so fast on the screen here. It's hard to see. Los Lonely Boys, isn't it? And Dave Yak, don't be arguing with me. Here is a 5-piece. Grand Funk was a 4-piece, but they originally were a 3-piece. So we're going to add them to the list. How's that? My party, and I'll cry if I want to. Motorhead at number 11. Now we're getting into the top 10. Who's ready for the top 10?
Great question, Scott.
Thank you, Dan. We got Slayer getting a vote. Here we go. Good job, Heath. Paramore getting a vote. Gary, thank you very much. And Dave, yeah, you can question it anytime because we're not building cabinets here. We're just talking music. And again, guys, if you're playing out anywhere, throw it in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. If you're not going to see live music, come see me at Mr. Burroughs tonight. But love for you to support some of the live musical artists that are out there and get out and see them. Jamie Combs, I know at the Bell and the Bear, we had that one pop in. So Heath, you anywhere tonight? You anywhere on a Tuesday? I don't know. I don't have the list in front of me from last week. It's also available online from the Warren County Post. If you guys want to find it online, you can find it there. Number 10 on the list. Number 10. Here we go. All right. Keith is off tonight. Number 10 song kicking it off in the top 5 Tuesday, as I should say, is Green Day. But not song, but artist. Green Day in there. Rush getting another vote from Matt Matheny. How you doing, Matt? Good to see you. And Gary's going out on a limb saying Rush is number 1. Man, you never know. You never know. ZZ Top getting another vote. Monique, thanks for that. Number 9 on my list is the Bee Gees. Why not? It'll do a little Staying Alive. Emerson, Lake and Palmer hit it at number 8. Number 7, Genesis takes the spot. Number 6, Nirvana. Nirvana. What do you think? So now we're down to the top 5. So what else we got going here? Dave says Rush should be number 1. And who you booing, Paul Likovitz? Who are you booing, man? You got to be more specific than that. These comments are so damn late. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, let's get to it. Number 5 is going to be ZZ Top. What do you think? ZZ Top? Sometimes us commenters need a veto. You can veto anything I say. There's 2 ways of vetoing. You can make a comment or you can just tap out. That's how it works. Just say bye. I don't like this guy. There's a whole lot of that going on out there. So with the party. All right. And Jim says he's driving around. I'm going in and out. Well, glad to know that's happening today. Oh, Paul's saying Bee Gees at number 1. I see. Well, you're from that era, man. You were at the Dixie Electric with me, those kind of places. Yes. Thank you, Monique. What I tell them is all they have to do, Monique, is come onto the show. Send me a message. Say, I want you to bring me in and come in video. And we can have point counterpoint all day long. It's always so much fun to have a guest on the show. I am going to have a Wednesday with the band guest tomorrow. So join us for that. We're going live at 2:00, but you can watch it anytime throughout the day and check it out. Nick says free speech, y'all. There you go. Yes. All kinds of stuff. Oh, Crystal says BG should be number 1. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate your input. I'm sorry I put them down on the list where I did. All right, Cream taking the number 4 spot. We're talking iconic bands here, people. We are. And Rush and the Brothers Gibb. And Heath Bowling loves the Bee Gees, he said. I love that. Bee Gees, if you've not watched that documentary on the Bee Gees, I highly suggest it. Amazing. And the amount of songs that they wrote for other people, it'll blow you away. And I wasn't even aware of some of them. And then this documentary is really cool. All right, number 3, and I'm gonna get some haters for the top 3 probably. This is mine. You can make yours. Okay. Thanks, Stephanie Rumke. Appreciate you being here. My top 3 is going to start with, and I'm just going to say this: Beverly Hills Cop. I think it was. I loved Eddie Murphy's version of Roxanne. The Police are taking the top 3. Yes, they're in there. The Police at the top 3 spot at number 3. All right, Jimi Hendrix Experience comes in at number 2 on my list. Pointer Sisters were way down there, Dave, but yeah, they were on the list. Yes. And see, Stephanie Rumke vetoed some. She did. She said, "Bye, I'm leaving." That's how you veto things here. Yes. Yes. And they were amazing before disco, and then became, and they figured out a way to make a fortune in the disco era. And, if you were alive in the disco era, Keith, you're a little young for that, but anytime you played them, the dance floor filled. I don't care what you played. Whether it was the slow tune or a fast tune, they were there. Patrick says the Police are great. Police amazing. Sting, not so much. Okay. Yeah, the Police, good group. Love them. They were MTVites, man. They were all over MTV. And was it 48 Hours? Thank you. Whatever it was. One of those. I'm not a movie buff from that aspect, but thank you for that, Dave. Another correction by Dave Yeck today. All right. Thank you. I'm just screwing up in his eyes all day long today. I need smacked upside the head. Well, Paul, you know where I live. All right. You do. Gary's going to take his trophy now for predicting things, probably. Who's your favorite Bee Gee? That's a whole show in itself. We should do it. Heath, you should come on and do a show about the Bee Gees. We'd have fun with that. But you said yours is definitely Robin. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I will say it wasn't Andy Gibb. He wasn't in the Bee Gees, but yeah. I don't know. That's interesting. I'd have to think about that. I've always said, Heath, we should do a show about the Beatles, because you and I could have great Beatles dialogue. But the Bee Gees might be fun too. It'd be a good one. People are voting for that. He said he's down. Kara says Robin. Robin probably edges out the top there, I would say. Yes. So let me get to the rest of my list, though. We got to get out of here. So Jimi Hendrix Experience taking the number 2 spot for me, and that's just it's mine. I go back old school rock and roll, some of it, and the number 1. What do you think it's going to be?
We have a winner.
The number 1 trio today has got to be Rush. Sorry if you don't like Rush. Don't be a hater. But Keith Bowling got the drum roll on that one too. Yes, they call me the working man. And my drum roll sucks. I got to get a better drum roll. This one, it's kind of flat. It is. But that's it, guys. That is Rush taking the number 1 spot. That's for Lori Schreiber, if she's out there, because we know she loves it. Brian Middendorf, good to see you on Saturday. You guys rock. Always good to see you. Paul Likovitz is vomiting on Rush. Thank you for that, Paul. Don't vomit on the bar at Elsa's if that's where you are today. The more bad ones he drinks, the more fun he gets on this show. We'll say that. And Gary, I'll send you the trophy and the Haul Around Town keychain and a bottle of water. That's what you get. That's all you get. And thanks, guys, for watching today. We appreciate you being here. That's all we got for Top 5 Tuesday. I'll be back with you tomorrow, Wednesday, with the band, bringing you a brand new band that's dropping a song tomorrow, and we're going to feature them and some great info about the band. We'd love to see you there for that tomorrow. It's going to be at 2:00 live. You can catch it on the recast anytime on our Facebook page at Haul Around Town Radio or YouTube on the same. And then we'll see you Thursday with Who's Playing Out, featuring the best musicians in the tri-state and where they're playing. So if you're out there, guys, get your gigs into the musician group. I'd love to have you do that, and we'll not have to hound you for them. So Top 5 Tuesday today, Rush at the number 1 spot, Jimi Hendrix Experience number 2, The Police number 3, Cream number 4, and ZZ Top at number 5 for me. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time. Have a great day, everybody. We're going to get out of here. What are we going to play out? We're going to play something out. I'm going to find something here. You want to do some, wait, give me a vote, people. You want to do some blues? Do some country? Country or blues today? Pick it. Or that nappy-headed guy named Shane DeMoss. One of the two. It's your votes. It's your vote. Right now, first one I see, I'm playing it. Blues, country, I'm not playing. I can't play Rush. Yes, Julie. Let's see. What do we got? I'm not playing Dixie Chicks. Ed Sawicki says blues. We're playing blues. We are. He was the first one I saw come in there. Here we go. Let's do some Johnny Fink blues. Maybe. There you go. We'll see you next time right here at All Around Town Radio. Here's Johnny Fink and the Intrusion.
When I see you, babe, don't wear that dress too tight. When you walk by, try not to look so right. 'Cause when you come home, child, I don't want you now. No, when you come home, child, I don't want you now. You done me wrong for the last time now. You broke my heart just like our old wedding vow. When you come back, please don't stay too long. Go back yonder, wherever he is from. So when you come home, child, I don't want you now. No, when you come home, child, I don't want you now. No. Hey! Yeah. Yeah. You done me wrong for the last time now. You broke my heart just like our old way.